Hi everyone, and welcome to another of Alfie's Animal Tales. Now, this particular tale is about a very talented kangaroo named Kevin, who lives in the outback of Australia. His friends have entered him for a national talent contest. So let's find out if Kevin has got the X Factor or not by listening to the tale of Kevin the Talented Kangaroo. In a place often known as Down Under, or Australia to be more precise, lives a red kangaroo known as Kevin, in a place that he calls paradise. It's the outback that's home to our Kevin, and it stretches for many a mile, and when he's not busy sunbathing, he loves to make everyone smile. For Kevin's a born entertainer. He can juggle and walk on a wire, and when he's not playing his drum kit, he sings in the outback church choir. Now the vicar, an emu named Mickey, said, "You really should get out of here. The world needs to see what you're made of. And I've thought of a brilliant idea." Unfolding a large piece of paper, Kev's eyes, they near bulged with surprise. There was a national TV talent contest with 3 chances of winning a prize. "But how will I get there?" asked Kevin. "It's all happening later today. I'm here in the middle of nowhere, and Sydney's a lifetime away." "Don't worry, I've got it all sorted," said the vicar, his voice filled with glee. "I've already booked you a ticket. The plane's leaving at 2:45. His friends waved him off at the airport, going crazy and shouting out loud, "We'll be watching you on the tally. Make sure that you do us all proud." And when he arrived at the studios, heart beating incredibly fast, poor Kevin, he very near fainted when told he was going on last. The crowd, they were clapping and cheering, but the judges were being quite rude. When most of the acts came off crying, it did nothing to lighten Kev's mood. When given his 10-second warning, Kevin thought about running away, but knowing his friends would be watching, he knew that he just had to stay. Hopping on stage with his banjo, the lights, they were blinding and bright. The judges wore scowls on their faces, and his throat felt incredibly tight. The audience waited in silence, all thinking he'd never begin. The judges were growing impatient, and the mood was becoming quite grim. His friends back at home all fell silent, for they'd never seen Kevin like this, all stage-struck and tongue-tied and nervous, and his act, it was going amiss. The judges, they reached for their buzzers, all wanting to show him the door, but just then he strummed on his banjo, and the audience let out a roar. The judges, they stood to applaud him. Not a one of them stayed sitting down. They knew there was no one to touch him, as they gave him the gold winner's crown. They offered him riches and fortunes to star in a nationwide tour. But Kevin said no to their offers. That's not what his talent was for. The money he gave to the vicar, because the church, it was in a bad way. But a little was used for a party. They still talk about it today. And so, if you're ever down under and find yourself out Kevin's way, be sure to pop in for an autograph, and maybe you'll get him to play. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to Kevin's tale, and if you did, why not watch some more of my videos or pop over to my website at www.alfiesanimaltales.com, where you can read and hear lots more tales of Alfie the Brave Cockapoo's animal friends. I hope to see you again soon, but for now, it's goodbye from me and a great big woof from Alfie. Goodbye.